Hello everyone. The first judgment is the Secretary Ministry of Defense versus Babita Punia and others. What happened in this judgment is the Supreme Court marked 17th Feb 2020 as an important date in the calendar of Indian Armed Forces. In this judgment, the female belonging to Indian Armed Forces will be granted permanent commission to serve in the army. Now, what is permanent commission? Permanent commission means to serve in the Indian army until you retire. The females have been struggling to attain this right for more than a decade. So, what does the justice said? He said that while delivering this judgment, he stated that at the stage of opting for the grant of permanent commission, all the choices for specialization shall be available to women officers on the same terms as for the male officers. So this is an historical judgment on the Indian Armed Forces. Our second judgment is Anuradha Bhasin versus Union of India. In this judgment, the court upheld the rights of the citizens, declares right to internet as part and parcel of the right to freedom and freedom of speech and expression. As we know that right to freedom of speech and expression is a fundamental right granted to the citizens of India under Article 19 of the Constitution. When Article 370 was abrogated in Jammu and Kashmir, at that time a reasonable restrictions ban was implemented on the internet services in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So the court concluded that the ban on the internet services in the state of Jammu and Kashmir is unreasonable and violative of the above mentioned article, that is Article 19 of the Constitution. So the court believed that suspending any telecom service, whether it's internet or any service of any other kind, is a drastic measure, and passing an order that suspends the internet indefinitely is highly impermissible under the telecom services rules of 2017. Our third judgment is Sushila Agarwal and others versus State NCT of Delhi and other. In this judgment, as we know that under section the 438 of CRPC, anticipatory bail is granted. So the question that arose before the Supreme Court is that the typical question in front of the judiciary about whether anticipatory bail granted under this section should be limited to a fixed period of time or not, and that whether such anticipatory bail is trimmed when the court summons the accused. So in this judgment, the 5-judge bench unanimously agreed that anticipatory bail shall not be limited to any fixed period of time, and in certain peculiar cases it can be even be extended till the end of the trial upon the orders of the Honorable Court. Our fourth judgment is Internet and Mobile Association of India versus Reserve Bank of India. Even today, the cryptocurrency is a hot topic, as the bill can anytime be introduced in the Rajya Sabha. So in this judgment is famously known as the cryptocurrency judgment. In this judgment, the court has set aside the circular issued by the RBI preventing regulated entities from providing banking services to those persons who are engaged in the trading and facilitating the trading of virtual currencies, that is cryptocurrency. So the court in this judgment said that when the government of India is unable to take a call despite of several committees formed by that, so they cannot ban so the RBI cannot put any restrictions imposed by them on any banking services. Our fifth last important judgment is Paramveer Singh Saini versus Baljeet Singh. So in this judgment, this is a very unique judgment in which it was mandated the installation of CCTV cameras in all the police stations as well as other investigating agencies like NIA, CBI, NCB, etc. In this judgment, the Honorable Court ordered that in any circumstances that reflect the human right violations, the victim has a right to obtain a copy of the CCTV footage of the interrogation and can even approach the National or State Human Rights Commission for the same. The installation of CCTV has been mandated in any office that has the power to arrest and interrogate an individual. So these are the 5 important landmark judgments of 2020. As a law student, you should be aware of these 5 judgments, as it can be asked in any your law exam, whether it's judiciary exam, in any other law entrance exam. So these judgments are very important. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, press the bell icon for the notifications and subscribe the channel. Bye bye, take care.